Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can Fly. Let's get it! Okay, so I got a couple things I need to do to fly today, but before I get into the cockpit, definitely want to give some subscriber shout outs to some of my newest subscribers. So just so I don't forget anybody. So newest subscriber, Ronnie Eubanks, Gary the Chav, let's see, Asol Aviation, Eric Henderson, RD Thomas, and I want to give a special shout out to Young Nurse, who wants me to jump out of airplanes. And Miss Young Nurse, sorry, my brother's adventurous, but no can do, not trying to jump out of airplanes. But anyway, that was pretty funny. So at any rate, don't want to take too much time because I want to get into plane. Some things I have to do today: soft field, short field, that kind of stuff. And so that's what you're going to see. But before I get into the cockpit, I definitely want to say thank you for all of those new subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys have subscribed to the channel. Yeah, I really do feel the support and the love, and I love that I'm part of this aviation community. So blessed to be able to do this. I'll never take you or what we're doing out here for granted. All right, time to fly. Let's go.
Wing traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, taxiing from the upper ramp for runway 24 wings.
So you can see, as suggested by the title of this video, that I'm going to be doing some different maneuvers that I really haven't done before. I think we did one soft field takeoff before, but I can't remember. But this was all this lesson was about. It was about short field landings, soft field landings and takeoffs, and that kind of thing. So it was interesting because it was really putting my takeoff and landing skills to the test. And you know, I'm still, getting myself acclimated to like really landing with some consistency and that kind of thing. So this soft field, short field thing was kind of difficult, but it really did make me refine some of my stick and rudder skills, and it was a lot of fun. So just part of the other maneuvers that I have to be able to do to make sure that I can pass my check ride.
I remember a soft field takeoff.
So you'll have to remind me of the did we have 10 degrees of flap?
Yeah, 10 degrees of flat.
Full power on the brakes, right?
No, so that's a short field takeoff.
Oh, that's short field, okay.
So a soft field takeoff, imagine you're on a grass field or something. You want to get off the ground as early as possible.
Okay.
And you want to relieve any pressure on the nose all the time. So you're going to roll onto the runway full aft like this.
Okay.
All right? You're going to use minimal braking because look what happens when you brake, right? Nose comes down.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
That might dig you in.
Okay.
Right? So minimal braking, and then once you're on the center line, slowly at full power, keeping it full aft. Nose wants to come up right away, okay?
Okay.
So you want to maybe release a little bit, but you still want to keep the back pressure in because you want to get off the ground as early as possible.
Because you want that nose wheel off to...
You want the whole plane off the
okay.
ground, but it's important to not climb up
okay.
to not enough airspeed, and also not pitch the nose down too much after you lift up to hit the nose on the ground, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's lift off, full power, then okay, it's going to release a little bit, but we still want the back pressure in, get off the ground.
Okay.
We keep the back pressure in, then we lift off a little bit. All right, then we press forward a little bit to get into ground effect, okay?
Okay.
Just as needed. We don't want to go too far down and hit the nose on the ground.
Right.
But we also don't want to climb out at like 40 knots.
Okay.
And then once we get to EX, or let's say like 55, 60-ish, climb out again, or climb out like 60-ish.
And then flaps up.
And then flaps up once you're clear of an obstacle, which is 50-foot obstacle. So I get around 400 feet.
Okay.
Where does this say EX is at? 62.
60x, 62, okay.
Alright, and you should be good. So do your pre-takeoff checks.
Okay, so flaps 10.
Yep.
Mixture full rich, fuel tanks on both, trim set for takeoff. Alright, got all our lights.
Good.
Alright, so I know somebody just took off.
You should be good.
Alright. Wings filled, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, departing runway 24, staying in the pattern wings. Alright.
Roll on with full aft. Minimal power, because then you don't have to brake too.
Okay.
A little too much.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wings traffic, Sierra crosswind 24, wings traffic. Alright, nose wheel is straight.
Slowly at the full power, so release this pressure a little bit.
Okay.
Full power, right? So release it a little bit. Good. Wait till we come off. Come off now, forward, 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 forward. Really forward, forward. Right about here, right? You're resisting me.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good, you did the same thing the last time, I think, too, right? You need to get into ground effect, right? That was a little too high.
Okay, okay.
Right, so it's immediately you get off and then back into ground effect, essentially.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, 65.
Cirrus down,
Flaps up.
24 wings traffic.
Sorry about that.
No worries. No worries. Strong though. You're probably like, why is this so hard? Right, but we do want to climb out that slow.
Okay,
right? Because
okay.
it's dangerous.
So you really want to bring almost like level flight.
Level flight, right over the runway.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So you gotta find that middle ground. It's you don't want to climb out too early, and you don't want to pitch down too much to go
I
into the
got
ground,
you.
know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
Parting the area to the north.
Yeah, because I'm like fighting to pitch up, and you're trying to level it. So yeah, that was my bad.
All good. All crosswind in this case.
Okay. Wings traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, turning left crossing for runway 24 wings.
Careful, you're turning a little too much here, and because of the wind, now it's on our right side here. We're being pushed a lot.
Okay.
All right. Good downwind.
Wings traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, turning left downward for runway 24 wings.
All right. So short field landing. We're picking a spot and touching down right there. Right. So let's pick the number 24.
Okay.
All right. We can't land before it at all because we're simulating that's the start of the runway.
Right.
And we have 100 feet past it. Right. So usually we aim at the number 24. Right. That's not going to work for us now.
Right.
Maybe aim at the start of the runway, or maybe even a little bit in the grass.
Okay.
Okay.
Wings traffic.
So maybe it was like that road.
24 wings traffic.
No,
Like literally.
Like so either start of the runway or
Okay.
like not too far forward, like start of the runway or the grass right before.
Okay.
And with this
All right.
one, you want to be as minimal airspeed as possible.
Okay.
But it's what happens here is you have too much energy, you're just gonna float past it, right?
Okay.
Landing at the
Energy management is key with this one.
Okay.
And when you land, you want to get your flaps up immediately.
Okay.
And I want you to simulate max braking. So usually you would just like slam on the. You don't slam on the brakes. When you hear max braking, it's not slamming on the brakes.
Okay.
Because that's gonna lock them up, you know. So you gotta be able to brake effectively and fast, but not to the point where it's dangerous.
Gotcha.
But I don't want you to actually do that. Just I want you to say max braking.
Okay.
All right. And also while you're doing it, you want to use aerodynamic braking, which is completely after.
Okay. Wings traffic, short final, runway 24 wings.
They're not short.
Okay.
That'll freak them out.
Oh.
If you say short final, you know, be like, oh, we gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Wheelville traffic, Starhawk 2 Lima Papa, entering left downwind, runway 28, touch and go.
So we're a little slow, but you said be a little slow,
Prefer to be a little slow in this
Okay.
one, right? I think we're looking good. Maybe aim a little bit lower, but it's so good. Just use your power to kind of nudge it, okay? Might be a little too low now. That's good. Good. Alright. Now walk your power out. Walk your power out. Idle, idle. Idle.
Idle.
And it could be a harder landing.
Oh, okay,
It's
I
not,
see.
it's not bad. That's not bad. And then flaps up,
Flaps up,
and then max braking.
max
right?
braking.
Max braking. That's cool now.
Wings traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, departing runway 24, staying in the pattern wings.
Dang.
Flaps up. All right, heels to the floor, full power. Engine instruments in the green, suction, oil pressure, oil temp, all look good. Airspeed is alive. Rotate.
And this one, maybe even a little extra energy will help you, but I think at 65 you're good.
Okay.
Okay? Doesn't mean to come in at like 75 knots or anything like that. But with that landing, like we were still good. If you, I think we should just cut the power a little earlier.
Okay.
We would be golden. I like the sight pitch or anything like that there for that one.
Okay.
Just cut the power a little earlier.
I got you.
Good.
Wings traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, turning left base, runway 24 wings. Alright, 20 degrees flaps. Wings traffic, Cessna 91 Quebec Sierra, turning final for runway 24 wings. Third notch of flaps.
So one of the things that was like kind of crazy about this landing is that, you know, of course I'm still, you know, fairly new to doing decent landings or trying to really get my landing game, you know, up and where it needs to be. And so trying to do this short field or soft field landing, you know, it just adds like another wrinkle onto it. So I'm concentrating so hard to try to keep from, you know, doing something crazy like not making the runway. That would not be a good thing at all.
Power recital.
205 Echo Charlie, texting from the upper ramp to runway 24 wings.
And gently look. See that? So that's still what if you'd done it that way, that still passes it.
All right.
We got 3 in there.
Yeah, got some in. A little something. All right, so as you can see, I struggled on some of that soft field, you know, short field, all of that kind of stuff. And it really seems to be about really controlling the yoke, pulling it full aft. There were some other things about, you know, airspeeds being a little bit different. And that soft field takeoff thing, that was a little unnerving because when the nose came up, because we had flaps in, the airplane wants to take off faster, but I couldn't see. And so then my CFI was trying to push back on the yoke and I'm fighting him. And he's like, So anyway, so that was a little interesting, but these are all the boxes that I'm trying to check to understand all the different aspects of, you know, flying and, you know, understand how to pilot a plane. And sometimes it's more than just, you know, hitting the throttle and, you know, jumping up in the air. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be most honored if you would. I definitely appreciate the support, and I will definitely give you a subscriber shout out. All right, Russ Kid, I'm out. See ya. Bye-bye.